98.5 Speed FM.
Catch us if you can.
Stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. Same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. So I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. I am a lucky
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I am your host today on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about things that concern and affect the youth. Now, today we are going to be talking about trustworthiness and loyalty in friendships. Why is it so difficult to actually find friends who are trustworthy or loyal in friendships these days? Why is it so difficult? We keep hearing betrayals, in friendships. This friend betrayed the other, this friend snatched the other's partner, and a whole lot of those stories. So why is it so difficult? Or we keep hearing, okay, the moment my money finished, I no longer had friends. Back then it was more like, when we hear friendship, then we know what it is. We know that, okay, these two are those two people that are going to stand with each other, whether there is money, there is no money, whether this person looks better than the other. It doesn't even matter, family background. But these days, when someone is in a friendship, it's always for something. You don't even know if to trust your friend. You're in a friendship, and then you're still thinking, can I even trust this one to tell her this kind of information? What if she uses it against me someday, and all of this stuff? So why is it so difficult to find a trustworthy and loyal friend these days? What's actually happening? Now, you also can call it to be part of this conversation at any point in time, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Share with us your experiences. Share with us why you think it's actually so difficult to find trustworthy and loyal friends, these days, and how things are just changing, and no one actually wants to be a good friend to someone else again. Now, before we actually dive into it, I keep saying we, about That's because I am not here alone in the studio today. I am here with
Wandoo Joyce.
and
Dooshima Icheen.
and we are going to be talking about this trustworthiness and loyalty in friendship. We are going to be talking about it together. Why is it so difficult to actually find trustworthy or loyal friends today? That's what we are going to be talking about. So let's start with you, Wandoo. So have you ever been betrayed by a friend?
No, I haven't.
Oh, but do you have friends? We should have started from, do you have friends?
Yes, I do. I have friends.
And have you ever been betrayed, by a friend?
No.
You have not been betrayed?
No, I haven't been betrayed.
Are you sure you're not the luckiest person on earth like this today? But have you ever betrayed a friend?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. That means it's been like a smooth ride for you when it comes to friendships. You're going to be telling us, later on, you're going to be telling us how you do that, how you're able to, position yourself. And to the extent, if you're saying you have never been betrayed by a friend, that means there must be something you're probably doing right that you're going to be sharing with us, later on in the show. So, Dooshima, have you ever been betrayed by a friend?
No, I haven't been betrayed by a friend.
Oh, okay. But have you ever
Because-
betrayed a friend?
No, I don't think so. I wanted to say something about me not betraying anybody or a friend betraying me, because I have not really given a chance to let anyone betray me, to like make me say somebody have betrayed me, because it's only when you give someone a chance that the person can betray you.
Okay,
Seeing
so-
the trust issues around is very hard for me.
For you to say that means you have friends.
Yes, sure, I do.
So, do you have trust issues? Let's say with your friends. Like, do you completely trust your friends? Like, do you feel like they are completely trustworthy and then loyal to you?
I feel so at times, but there are some things, let me say deep things, worrying me that I can't possibly say them out to friends, because no one is to be trusted. It is always said. So seeing the trust issues, you see everybody will be crying. You see somebody said, I trusted you, I didn't know that you would disappoint me. Hearing people talk about trust issues always. You see partners saying, I never thought this person would betray me or cheat or do all these kind of things now. So I'm scared. What if I tell somebody all about me and in the end the person too happens to disappoint me? What will be my aim? Like, what will I gain? So carrying it all, we just talk about simple
That means
things.
you believe you have trustworthy friends, but you don't trust them to that extent.
Yes,
like
to
a
the
point.
extreme extent I don't.
Oh.
I just go on surface level.
Okay,
That's just it.
that means there is still trust issues involved. If
Yes.
if you're keeping some things, away from friends, that means there is still those, trust issues involved. Maybe you think that they are not that loyal, and somehow you never know when someone is going to maybe
Betray you.
say something, or maybe just
Yes.
let something out that you are not supposed to let out
Yes,
at
that's it.
your own expense.
Yeah.
So how about you, Wandoo? Do you completely trust, you mentioned that you have friends. So do you completely trust the friends that you have, and do you believe that they are all loyal to you?
Well, the heart of man is desperately wicked. So for you to expose yourself to the extent of telling your friends everything about you is risky.
Okay.
Even your relative, your family members, you don't like expose yourself, tell them every detail about
You
your
don't
life,
trust them that much.
because you don't know what may happen to you. Maybe mistakenly they may be happy for you, jealous for you about what happened in your life. Then mistakenly they tell a neighbor or someone is close to them. Then the person now tells another person. Then you don't know what may happen.
But you know that when we talk about trustworthiness, it's not just about what you tell them, right? Sometimes it's not like you're actually telling somebody something,
Yes.
but you just know if this person is is this the kind of person that I will sleep in their house and wake up and I'll be
Yes.
complete.
You
Can
can't.
you trust
And
this
nobody
person?
is taking a picture. I saw a thing one time online where someone's best friend actually took pictures of her in a hostel, and she was half clothed, and the person sent it,
Posted,
and gave to another person, using another number that they should post it, or they should ask her to
Yes.
pay money.
Yes.
Somebody's friend though
Yes.
took
You see?
pictures of her in a hostel that is supposed to be okay. That's a private space. Knowing that okay, that friend trusted her enough to maybe just be naked in front of her. You know how it is if you have schooled or maybe been in a place where it's girls hosting. You know how it is.
Yes, you're just free with everyone.
And the person just took pictures like that.
Yes.
So sometimes it's not even about you telling them something. It's about maybe relaxing and saying these ones are your friends, and nothing will happen. And the next thing,
feeling at home, and then in the
something
home now, you
you
are now
expect.
attacked at your own home where you feel you are safe with the person closest to you.
Now if you keep talking about this trust, it's so many things. There are so many examples and so many things that we can actually point out to. Now today we want to be talking about why it's so hard, why it's rare to actually find friends that are trustworthy and loyal these days, because I feel like this whole friendship thing is slowly like losing its meaning. I mean, friends are good because if you're a person and you're just saying I want to do it on my own, some people it's going to work for them. I don't know, but for other people they are going to need friends. And it's good to have friends because you never know when you're going to fall short. Even if you are the strongest person, on what if you're going maybe you're in your house and something happens to you, you're there alone, you never have anyone that's checking on you, don't have a friend that's looking, trying to find out if you woke up well or why you're not attending lectures, all of that.
Or somebody that notices your mood, like anytime you just say, you are not happy today, what happened? People that care about you.
So we cannot even completely scrap out friends. That's why we were going to be talking about the issue. So why is it so difficult to actually find trustworthy and loyal friend these days? Now, if you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And on the show this afternoon, we are talking about trustworthiness and loyalty in friendship. So why is it so difficult to find trustworthy and loyal friends these days? What's actually happening? Is friendship no longer something to people? Is friendship losing its value? Because it was something that had value. Someone will show you with their full chest like, this is my friend, and they'll be so proud of it. But these days, everyone is careful. I don't even want to be the first to say this person is my friend because I don't know when he or she will betray me and I'll now be regretting what I said earlier. So why is it so difficult to find trustworthy and loyal friends these days? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. You can call in at any point in time and let's hear your opinion on our topic of discussion this afternoon. Okay, so this time let's start with you, Dooshima. Why do you think it's so difficult to actually find trustworthy and loyal friends these days?
The reason why it's very difficult to find trustworthy friends these days, to me, I feel what the world has turned into dealing with human hearts. A human is very wicked. Let me say, individuals specifically, very wicked. You can't even tell their next steps. There are some people that are living in this world, like, let me say, they say follow, or is it follow for food? Like only when you have a friend for food. Yes. Okay. When you have food, they stick around you. Like, yes. Once you don't have the food, they are not there. There are some people that have friends just because the other person is rich. I just want to get close to the person so that I get to benefit from the money the person has. So let me see, take it that you were poor. You wouldn't have had that person close to you, or you were rich before and the person came close to you. Once the money is no longer there, the person is going to leave you. And find the person's way and probably look for the next person that has money.
So it's more like everybody's looking for someone that has something to give.
Yes, what they want to benefit from. And then some people, it's not actually what they benefit from. They might want to be friends with you, truly speaking. Okay. But when there is something that happens to you, when you truly need a friend and you know that, yes, this is the only consolation you have, that is when you don't find those people close to you and you end up knowing that you had no friend at all.
Okay, let's take this call. Hello? Okay, we lost that, but you can reposition and still call us back again. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Why is it so difficult to find a trustworthy and loyal friends these days? It's always a friend that is there for is only there because of what you have, or what they are getting from you, or you just hear that friends are betraying each other, this and that. What's actually happening? Is it that people are now losing that value that they had for friendships? Or is it that friendship is unimportant? Like, in your opinion, why is it so difficult to actually find trustworthy and loyal friends today? Okay, so go on, Dooshima.
So as I was saying, some people, not because of the money or the food you have or just the benefits they have, but some people truly want to be called your friends. But when they come close to you and you're truly in need of a friend, let me say you are in danger or you're in a desperate condition, and you know that it's only a friend that can help you, and then you reach out to the person intend not give you a helping hand, or feels the person is no longer your friend, and then you feel in the end that you don't have a friend after all the kind of friendship you were keeping they were not truly friends. So some people, they just want to be called, but then the inability of them to portray or take up the responsibility of being a friend now is truly what makes them like far from you, or make them not to be called your friends. That's just it.
Oh, okay. So how about you, Wandoo? Why do you think it's so difficult? Why is it so rare these days to actually find a friend that is trustworthy or actually loyal?
Okay. Well, some people is because of insecurity. Insecure. They are not safe with. They don't think that if I have this friend, okay, if I go into a relationship now and I start excelling in one way or another, like jealousy will come in, and people will start like being jealous and start haunting you in one way or another. So you don't feel safe that if I bring someone close to me, to the essence of telling the person your challenges, your success, and everything, at the process, the person will feel like you are above me. You are going far. See where I am, and
so what you're saying now. Let me get you before we even go further. What you're saying now is like people are scared that everybody now has their own mission and all of that.
Even plans, like they don't like people's success. They don't want you to succeed. So if you are now succeeding and leaving them behind, it will become a challenge for them. They'll
it's better
jealous.
For everybody to just be a bad friend. Is that it then? Since everyone is scared that this person might turn out to be a bad friend, then let everybody just be a bad friend, so that
sometimes it's just some people decide to be alone, or they stay on their lane, just being alone, like me, myself, and me, because of the challenges they face with friends, with peers outside. So they just feel that if I'm alone, I can face my challenges alone. I can stay on my own. I won't discuss my problems, my success to people, and by doing so, I will excel and I won't have any challenges or breakdown at the process.
Okay. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Wandoo Tortya, calling from Marysyntia.
Okay, welcome to the show, Sunday. So why do you think it's so difficult to actually find trustworthy friends these days?
One, it's so difficult to have a trustworthy friend because of one thing or the other. One, betrayal. Person you think you give him all your own, your trust, all your mind. He will go behind to go and betray you. Secondly, monetary. People in a little thing, when a friend you trust, the little money will confuse the person. Or when you need something from the person, he will go and spoil you to get that what you want. So there are many factors. Betrayal is the most viable one that makes people not to. Because the person you think you trust is a person who is going to betray you tomorrow. They'll be eating and dying with you, not knowing that behind they will go and betray you. That is why Bob Marley has said it long ago.
Bob Marley, right?
Yes, Bob Marley said it.
Okay.
Long ago. Yes. So betrayal is a betrayal that make us not having a trustworthy from better again. So when you give, they will disappoint you. Yes, disappointment is the ultimate of everything.
Okay.
So that is my little contribution.
All right. Thank you so much, Sunday, for calling in to be part of the show. I like how the first thing that he mentioned is that betrayal we are talking about. This issue of betrayal, which is one of the things that are making people to lock up. Like, I don't want anyone close to me because I don't think they are trustworthy enough. Anyone can just betray you at any point in time, and you actually are and maybe never get to enjoy that friendship, the next thing you'll hear, okay, this person there, you hear backstabbing,
Yes.
or this person is trying gossip, jealousy, and all of it. That we are going to talk about all this, deeper than that, especially that whole jealousy part. Why do people you see friends? Okay, you feel like these ones are good and all of that, and next thing jealousy will arise,
Yes.
and it will make the other person, okay, I don't trust this person.
Yes.
I don't trust your friend is sensing that, okay, this one is jealous of me, and then you on the other hand is saying that, oh, this person has what I don't have, that is why I am jealous and all.
Yes.
So that whole trustworthiness just
Disappears.
fades,
Yes.
and you are unable to fall back to that person and say, okay, this person is loyal, or you cannot reach out to them, because even in your heart you know that, okay, this is not somebody that I can actually
trust.
lean on to. So if you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and this afternoon on the show we are talking about trustworthiness and loyalty in friendship. So why is it so difficult to find trustworthy and loyal friends these days? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That is 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us. You have experiences and or just stories or anything at all. Why you think it's difficult to actually find? Why is it rare to find trustworthy friends and loyal friends these days? Is it that everybody has become so hungry for something, or is it that no one actually wants someone else's growth? Is it that we are now standing against each other and all of that? Why is it always betrayals here? This friend was jealous of this one, this friend ended the other friend's life and all of that. What actually happens, or where are we taking it to today? Because it seems that because it's just friendship, then people are not actually paying much attention to it. But then, like we said from the beginning, friends are important, right?
Yes.
You never
Very
know when you're
important.
going to need someone apart from a family.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, ma.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, well, you are talking with Dooshima Icheen from the Recorters, Makudi.
Okay, welcome to the show, Tavishima. So, what do you think? Why is it so difficult to find trustworthy friends these days?
Yes, there is a whole lot involved. The heart of people is occupied with, evil.
Mm.
Everyone wants to don't want another person progress.
Mm.
Almost everybody wants the good thing that will come to you, to come to me, shouldn't be you, and all of that.
Mm.
So why some people are afraid, to even share their problems, with people, because they say that your worst enemy may be, your closest friend.
Mm.
So some people can laugh with you, but you can read their mind to know that this person is actually a true friend.
Mm.
They might be your worst enemy, but they will not know. So by the time you share your problem with them, you will come to realize that they are actually not not a good friends. So it's a whole lot of things that make people, they don't trust people anymore. Because, for instance, I'm staying with a friend, and I trust him so much. I leave everything with him. Sometimes I allow him to stay in my house. Never believe that he can steal, do away with any of my property or steal something to my house. I trust him so much. And by the time I left him with my house and I came back, I realized that some things are missing. And that was what happened to me some years back. Somebody that I did not even know used to charge phone to my house, and that was how we become friends. Just came to charge phone handset, to the house, and that was how we became friends. used to living in my house. I do trust people a lot before. And this man is still my adapter. And so when I came back, I was looking for my adapter. He was in the room with me, and he said he didn't see it.
He didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything until when I went to the place that he came before. Me and him, we later became friends. And I adapted there, and I was asking who brought the adapter here, and they told me that he was the one. I was shocked. So, I said, you see, that is why you can't trust anybody. Somebody that you do not even know where he's from, but I trusted him. I used to, even give him my house key even when I'm not around. He will come and stay inside and all of that. At the end, the man disappointed me. Not just themselves, several ways.
All right.
So that is why people are afraid, to trust people these days, because people have the hearts of people are full of evil.
All right.
They don't want some progress. They want it to be them. They don't want a good thing to come to anybody. That is why.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to share all of that with us. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. This issue of people wanting themselves to be better than you, or nobody wanting another person to actually be better than themselves, and also just getting into friendships because they are looking for something. Imagine deceiving someone. Okay, hear the story that he shared now. Imagine maybe making your way into someone's life just because you're trying to maybe use that person as a space where you can come and steal something. This whole issue of stealing service, another thing that you notice in all these friendships. When it comes to like trust, you hear someone is friends with another person and the person is going out, and you be like, let me be taking my charger long ago because this one I'm leaving Faith in the room. And if you ask around, Faith is her friend.
Yes.
And this one I'm leaving Faith in the room. Let me not come back and my iPhone charger is not there. So all of that. So why is it actually so difficult to actually find friends like that? Is it that people are losing this whole value for friendships that we used to have, or is everybody just too scared maybe to open up, or has it become a game now? It's more as if friendship has become a game now where everybody's just going in to get what they want and then just leave. And if you don't have it, or if you had money before and they come there and the money has finished, then the friendship too will just finish. Or slowly you see maybe the person that always used to shout at you before will start shouting at you, and we start having issues, and all of that. If you have just joined us, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon on the show, I am your host. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Tortya, Wandoo Joyce,
and
Dooshima Icheen.
And we are talking about trustworthiness and loyalty in friendship. Why is it so difficult? Why is it rare to actually find friends that are trustworthy these days? Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
It's okay. This is Bamzoli. I'm calling from Jordan's quarters.
Welcome to the show. So what do you have to say?
Talking about friendship and trust these days it's a kind of difficult, because living in the 21st century, there is a lot of human race. You understand? And somebody like me, I'm a kind of person that don't really keep friends because of all these betrayal stuff at the back. And then after all, I got to tell myself, I got into research, what is friendship, and what are the qualities of a good friendship, you understand? And then that was how I got myself educated on picking friends.
Oh, okay, we lost that, but you can still reposition and call back and just complete what you. And he was saying something really interesting. He had to actually educate himself about that. So let's talk about this. What are those things that maybe you see in somebody, some of those signs that you just look at and you be like, no, this person is not trustworthy at all? Or have you people like made it a thing to not trust at all? No need to even see any sign. And or are there specific things that you see in people, and you're like, no, this is not a trust, this is not a friend I can trust, this is not a friend that is going to be loyal. So let's hear from you first, Wandoo.
Well, there are some friends that are naturally selfish.
Okay.
They want everything for themselves. Like they don't consider the other party, the other partner.
So how would you see that kind of person and know? Because they don't always write it on the face. That's a problem. How do you see someone like that and know?
For me, I there was an instance I saw online that the lady bought dress for herself, and when she brought the dress home, she tried it on and it was so fitting on her, and she showed it to the friend, and the girl was like, oh, the dress is really fine, but it will fit her more. So just imagine you bought a dress for yourself and your friend is not happy. The little celebration she had for herself, like what she got for herself, for you to rejoice with her, like you're like
saying to fit
you more than her, and she bought it's for her. Like, at least if there are some people that you, when you see them, you detect by what they see, how they behave.
Some of those small things, truly.
Yes.
And you just know that this person is jealous of. Sometimes people will say, that small thing, how can you take it personal? But
yes, and it's from these little things that I know that this person really does not like me. He or she is just there for what I have and what he or she is going to get from me. So from this, we are able to detect that this one is a friend indeed and this one is not. Even though if we excel, when you excel more than this, would this person really be there for me, or he or she will be there for what I have and what I can offer? So there are these little things count a lot.
Okay, so what about you, Dooshima? Let's hear from you. What are those things that you just see and you know that this one is not where I'll let my guard down, and all of that?
It's really hard for you to totally trust someone, actually, because though you have friends around, but when you tell somebody that this person is my very good friend, when you say this person is my very good friend, there's a limit of that friendship. Because there are some people that you just talk to them normal, we smile, we ask how are you doing, just like that, but we still call them friends all around. Yes, but when you say this one is my very good friend, the people coming close to you, from the little things they do, you should be able to detect.
Sometimes, like what?
Like, let me say, you can get people through their words. Let me say, when you are constantly talking with someone, you can view someone's perceptions or what perspective the person has. You'll be able to get them from their words. The little things, like apart from gisting, when you are gisting, there are some people that can be very reckless with their words, and then they end up saying what is within. So if you're a very sensitive person, even through words, you can know those kind of person.
True.
And then their reactions to other people, now take it that it's not you, and then you pour out going out, their reactions to others should tell you that that particular behavior the person has portrayed to another person, definitely even the person is capable of portraying it. So if it's something very negative, now you should be able, let me say the person is a kind of harsh, or let me say a person has commented badly about someone else, you should be able to pick that and see what the person meant by saying that, because
there's all those small gossip that you gossip with friends, but there's deep one that you hear and say, so my friend can actually say this another person.
So the time you are trying to get along, and before you say that person your friends, at least you have be able to notice 4-5 things about that person that make you keep that person as a friend. Or let me say, bringing the person to your home, you notice the small thing around, you know that yes, this one is a selfish person, yes, this one, what does she really want? The way the person will act, you will know that it's the way the person act that you know whether this one has come for your money. Let me say, anytime she's in need now, she wants money, she'll come to you. Like, she don't need anything from you. Her only problem now, when she needs money, she'll come to you, or she'll be like, I don't have food though, my problem now is food though.
When we talk about this friendships, all those people that you cannot trust, sometimes it's not just money.
Yes,
you can be the word that they use these days, hottest girl in your class, and somebody will just be your friend. It's not like they like you, they just want to be in that spotlight,
flow with you,
because this is maybe this is the most intelligent girl in our class, let me also be among, so that they will feel like yes, we are on this.
Some people will not get close to you, they'll purely be jealous of you. Like, the jealousy will show very well that even you know that this person is jealous because you are intelligent. So even you will avoid that kind of person.
We will not be worried about those ones. It's the ones that will actually come close, because it's people that are close to you that can
hurt you. Yes. The people that know you
very well.
Yes.
Okay, this is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And this afternoon on the show, we are talking about trustworthiness and loyalty in friendship. Why is it so hard to find trustworthy and loyal friends these days? Hello.
So,
Yes, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Benjamin Samuel. I'm calling from George's Quarter.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do you think?
Yeah, first and foremost, I
Mm.
would like to say that in this life,
Mm.
there are two things. God created two things.
Mm.
One, and then He created the earth.
It's what? One is what?
One, He created the heaven,
Mm.
and two, He created the earth.
Okay.
On earth, He created the man,
Mm.
and He created the woman.
Mm.
Two things. When He was creating the beast, He will create male and female.
Mm.
So there are just two things.
Okay.
Now, there are people who are naturally good
Okay.
by birth,
Mm.
and there are people who are born bad by birth.
Oh, okay.
Yes. There is also a third factor
Mm.
of people that can pretend to be good, or they can also pretend to be bad,
Mm.
or act to be good or to be bad.
Mm.
The thing there is for you to detect who is a good person
And a
who
bad person.
is a bad person.
Mm.
In all of this, what actually amounts to the topic you are discussing,
Mm.
two things again, which is envy and jealousy.
Mm.
Envy and jealousy.
Yes.
These are two classes that you graduate to become a witch.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Mm.
there are people friends with them you are very comfortable with.
Mm.
There are some people you are friends with them and you are not comfortable with.
Mm.
So it is now left
For you
and
to
that,
detect.
And that requires prayers. You need to pray because not everybody you see you bring in as a friend.
Mm.
But the problem or the challenge we have in this topic of discussion is about envy and jealousy.
Mm.
The rate of people that are envious or are jealous of their friends is too high these days.
Mm.
I will give you just a small story.
Go on.
There is this girl who is an actress.
Mm.
She and her friends are actresses, but she is more popular. Anywhere she go, everybody talks about her, everybody call her. Meanwhile, the other friend was not.
Mm.
This one enters, she's recognized.
Okay,
And
that's the
because of
other
that-
friend that was not that popular.
Yes, but that popular was not getting jealous of this her friend who was popular.
Mm.
I know what she did.
What?
In the course of their friendship, I think one day she just used her friend's hanky, cleaned the friend's face, and took it to a herbalist.
Ah.
Yes,
Mm.
to go and finish that girl so that nobody sees her again. Envy and jealousy.
Mm.
The rate at which people are envious and jealous of their friends is alarming. Me, honestly, I don't know where that is coming from.
Okay.
I don't know where that is coming from. But it's just these two things: envy.
And jealousy. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to share that with us. I like how after narrating, a whole story, he still brought it down to that envy and jealousy. People are too jealous of each other these days.
Yes.
And it's sad to look at because maybe you look at our parents and all of that and you be like, this, your dad will be telling you, I had these friends from since I was in secondary school, since I was in primary school, and they are still friends. So,
Yes,
but why I'm mentioning this because when it comes to this envy and jealousy and a whole lot of this, it's more with the younger generation.
Yes.
You start hearing now these people were friends and this one now betrayed the other person.
Yes.
This one is taking another person's this thing to go and do juju and all of that, or this person snatched this person's husband and they are no longer friends. There are a lot of those things and it's very common with younger people these days because I hear my mom say, okay, I've been friends with this person since I was in college and all of that.
They even call it very good friends. The way our
Very
parents
good
will
friends.
talk about
Yes,
friendships.
yes. But if you come down to young people, we hear most of, okay, they just started being friends this week or
Yes.
some, and next week
They are
it's
not
already
friends again.
they are not friends again.
Like
What?
my classmate, you say when you went to university 100 level, you had friends.
Friends.
That's first semester.
Mm.
Second semester, you guys
New
are not.
friends.
Yes, new friends. You've changed, and that semester again, you've changed. So
Because you're not trusting the ones, or those ones that are actually with you are not trustworthy. And you know, I like how we have been mentioning things that makes it hard to actually trust, and also even have those trustworthy friends. Someone mentioned envy and jealousy. We have been talking betrayals, and everyone is scared for what will happen and all of that. So truly, it's that difficult, and I feel like people are not even taking friendships seriously.
Serious,
Even if
yes.
someone is your friend, if you notice they are careful, they don't want to say it to another person because they don't want to be shamed when
Yes.
maybe something bad happens and all of it. They don't want to be
Some
shamed.
people are not actually scared, but there's a level of their friendship. People like me, keep my friendships at a level because yes, you can say something about me, you can know things about me, but I know the things my friends know about me.
Okay.
So they keep it at a level so that anything they are doing will not totally affect them or destroy them. There are people that, let me say, commit atrocities, and then the closest person they have around. Some people, let me say, they don't even tell their parents. Their parents don't even know what they do, but their friends know more about them.
True.
So if you are committing all those kind of crimes, let me say any small thing, or you just quarrel with your friend, now the person will just say, you
but
that time you did this.
Sha don't commit crime.
Yes,
That
you
Sha
are
don't
just-
commit crime.
And then all those people that are very scared of that, if your friend tell you, I'm going to tell people what you did this time, they'll start looking for ways to bribe that person to calm the person.
Okay, Sha don't commit crime, so
Yes.
it's just an example. And let's take this one last call, and then we'll wrap up and go. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon once more.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Banzole calling back. from
Okay.
Jones Quarters.
Welcome back to the show. So let's hear what you have to add.
To be brief, I just concur to what the other caller said about envy and jealousy, and that is second and third year in the friendship. The first one, they start with selfish ambition, year one. Understand? So they move on to. Let me not just go to that, and let me speak directly on my view about this friendship issue.
Yes.
Like I was saying, I needed to educate myself. Understand? In knowing the friendship, I looked at my own lifestyle, I looked at my own career, and now what I am anticipating to be in life. And I say, if I could actually get somebody who has the same view, the same vision with me, then that is the kind of person we can flock together. Because it's the birds of the same feather
Flock together.
Yes. So now, if you actually want to find a true friendship that you can trust, then you must have to get somebody that you have the same, that has the same view with you. As in somebody that is craving for the same thing you're also craving for, and is ready to follow the right path.
Okay.
Believe you're getting me, right?
Yes.
Now that is why business people tend to have friends, and it's difficult at times for them to say, I have trust issue with another business partner, because they all have the same goal.
Okay.
You understand? And one wrong move destroy their relationship, and once the relationship is broken, it affects their business and then the goals are set for their life.
Okay.
So number one thing, you keeping a friend is a kind of goal setting for your life. And one wrong move, you are finished. Just like a man getting married to the wrong woman. And your family cannot stand, it's just destroyed.
Or a woman getting married to
The
the
wrong
wrong
man.
The wrong man. And then all
Vice
of you
versa.
you just look at this guy is putting the ring on the wrong finger, the other one is also putting the ring on the wrong finger. Why they all got married to wrong people?
Okay.
So decision making actually picks our friends for us
All
in
right.
life.
Okay.
It's not just by having random people around, because
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to share that with us. I think he said most of the things that he wanted to say before. I think he got cut off. So now on a final note, how can one actually be safe? Like, is it to stop having friends? Or because there are some people that have made it that they don't want to have any friends at all. But is that the way to go? Is it to just stop having friends? Or someone already mentioned one recently. I think that was Gwende somewhere. He said, okay, it's to detect the ones that,
yes.
but for how long can someone keep doing that? What if you get to
Some
a
people
point
can
that you're unable
pretend.
to detect? And he mentioned that too, that there are some people that will pretend, and when you're trying to detect, what if you miss it?
Very
And then
difficult.
our last caller, he said you have to like look for friends that
Friends that
align with
with
your
your-
goal.
your
But what
vision,
if
yes.
even with that somebody's pretending?
Pretending.
And he mentioned business, but what if he gave an example, with maybe someone that's doing the same business as you and all of that?
Yeah.
What if that person too is jealous? Why is this one? Why are they buying from him
Yes,
more than me and
jealousy.
all of that?
Yeah, you will know.
So how can we actually be safe? How can one actually be safe? Is it by stopping the whole friendship thing and everybody should just be, no one has anybody's back, or what exactly do you think? Let's hear from you first.
Well,
Go
Okay.
on.
Well, for me, I think the way in which I can stop that is by knowing what to tell a friend. Like set boundaries for me. Like for instance, I know what to tell a friend and what not to tell a friend that she or she'll be jealous.
Okay, but we know that it's not. We mentioned that it's not just about talking. Like it's not
Yes.
just what you. Even if you don't say anything, there are some people in your lives that will still not be trustworthy. There are people that will still betray or are not
Yes.
loyal to you. They'll still be jealous. It's not really. Sometimes it's not. Something is happening to you. Like if you get finer today, if your face gets finer, we can see it now. You don't really have to
Yes,
say it.
yes,
So
yes.
would you cover
That's
your
some-
face
Yes.
because?
That's shine that you shine that everybody will know, even though you don't tell them. It's obvious.
So go on. Let's hear you. How can we stay safe? You were saying something like that. Go on.
Well, apart from being like telling them, I think another way in which I can like stay safe is I will just be myself. Just be yourself, and I'll withdraw from the person. Just withdraw.
Okay. That's if you're already in the problem. That's what you're talking about.
I
You-
wanted to even comment on that. Do you know that if you are trying to avoid people, let me say you are a kind of people that stayed with people before you started avoiding them. Do you know that some people, when you start avoiding them, they'll start asking, why is this one withdrawing for people this day? Abi, she's doing something that she don't want us to know. Even your friends can ask that.
but
kind
then
of
again, they
question.
cannot force you now. If you
Yes.
do, they will leave you
Yes.
alone.
But they'll
Yes.
begin to ask questions, and then sometimes you have to explain because it's people that are close to you.
You will not have to explain. No, if it's someone like me, you will not get the
That's still
explanation
fine.
you're looking for. So let's
Wow.
hear from you, Dooshima. How can one actually stay safe? Is it that everyone should just stop being friends? No one has another person's back, or what exactly? How do you open your own eyes, or how do you keep your own guard up? So that you don't end up in those traps.
To me, the closest and the best friend is myself.
Okay.
Like that's the person I trust. Like that's the person I know I can confide in. Myself, just me and I alone and my heart. Just we. Let me just use we, because my heart, my mind, my soul, my body, just me, because even what my thoughts is just within me. Because even friends, I have a level, as I earlier said, I have a level of how I keep my friends. Yes, so there's a surface, and I adapt if I can't give you a chance. I doubt if you can be able to do anything to me. So without me giving you that permission now, you can't do anything to me. So with that, I have a level of how to keep my friends. So with that, I can be safe. Because even some parents even tend to affect their children in some ways. I would say, let my parents be my closest friend. But you don't know what your parents too can do to you. Because parents too, we hear stories every day of a parent hurting their child or a parent doing this to the child. So all in all, my best friend is myself. To me, that's how I...
Okay, well, at this point, we have come to the end of the show. We have been talking about trustworthiness and loyalty in friendships. And at the end of the day, do not forget to remember to also be a trustworthy and loyal friend, as you are looking for those trustworthy and loyal friends. And I've been your host on the show today. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, together with
Tortya Wandoo Joyce.
and
Dooshima Icheen.
And keep your dial locked on 98.5 Speed FM and keep enjoying music of your life.
Do you have a business, an organization, or